series, written and created by Michael Hirst for the television channel History. It premiered on March 3, 2013 in the United States and Canada. Filmed in Ireland, Vikings is inspired by the tales about the Viking Ragnar Lodbrok, one of the best-known mythological Norse heroes and notorious as the scourge of France and England. It portrays Ragnar as a Viking farmer who pioneers the first daring raids into England with the support of fellow warriors, his brother Rollo, and his wife, the shield maiden Lagertha. On April 5, 2013, History renewed Vikings for a 10-episode second season, which premiered on February 27, 2014. On March 25, 2014, History renewed Vikings for a 10-episode third season. Plot: the series is inspired by the tales of the raiding, trading, and exploring Norsemen of early medieval Scandinavia. It follows the exploits of the legendary Viking chieftain Ragnar Lodbrok and his crew and family, as notably laid down in the 13th century sagas Ragnar's Saga Lodbrokar and Ragnarsona at, as well as in Saxo Grammaticus's 12th century work Gesta Danorum. Norse legendary sagas were partially fictional tales based in Norse oral tradition, written down about 200 to 400 years after the events they describe. Further inspiration is taken from historical sources of the period, such as records of the Viking raid on Lindisfarne depicted in the second episode, or Armadaban Fadlan's 10th century account of the Volga Vikings. The series is set at the beginning of the Viking Age, marked by the Lindisfarne raid in 793, Season 1. Ragnar, a young Viking warrior who longs to discover civilizations across the seas. With his friend, the gifted craftsman Floki, he builds a new generation of fast longships and challenges the local ruler, Earl Haraldson, a man of little vision, to rule our raids into unexplored northeast England. He is supported by his brother Rollo, who secretly covets Ragnar's wife, the shield maiden Lagertha. Ragnar succeeds in carrying out the first Viking raids into the English kingdom of Northumbria, returning with rich loot and the monk Athelstan as a slave. This not only earns him the enmity of King El, but triggers a series of increasingly violent confrontations at home with the autocratic Earl, ending with Ragnar killing and succeeding him. During an annual trip to the Temple of Uppsala, where many Viking clans congregate in worship to the gods, Ragnar pledges fealty to King Horik. Ragnar then represents Horik in negotiations about a land dispute with Jarl Borg, a Geat from Gdaland, in the course of which he is seduced by the Princess Aslauga.